Yeah, in Stars and Time. If anyone missed the first stream I did of this, basically I got a code for it, and it is a time loop. It's described as a time loop RPG. Now, I played it for 2 hours last time. I didn't get too far, and I don't think I even actually reached the time loopy parts of the game. But that's what I intend to do, because I'm actually very interested in this game. But I've held off from playing it in case I do decide to do a full stream. And yeah, no, we're gonna jump right into it. Excuse me, we're gonna jump right into it. Continue. I forgot where I had my camera for the last stream, actually. And instead of messing around with it, I'm just gonna go to the prior stream itself and just figure out where I had that. I had it at the very top left, it seems. I had it at the very top left. You know what else I had? Which made sorting out the lights redundant? I had this going on. That was grayscale. And my camera was just a little bit above, well, pretty much at the very top right corner. So let me move that right now. About there. So that should be out of the way of most of the things in the game. And yeah, I surely do hope my voice isn't too loud, or rather, I hope the game audio is not too loud over my voice. But I think it should be fine. I've got the sidechain thing on. Anyway, enough prattling. Let's get on in Stars and Time. Last we left off. I still can't see my save files. I believe this is what I want. Last we left off, we gathered everyone to basically tackle the final dungeon of the game. This is because the game starts like at the very end, or near the very end, before the final boss. It seems the entire castle has been put in a time stop by an evil person, if I remember correctly. And we're here to save the day. And the main character isn't the main character, if that makes sense. Now, remember, the main character isn't the main character of the journey, isn't the hero of the journey. The main character sort of tagged along. I think was one of the last people to tag along in this like gang of adventurers to save the world, or to save the castle. Do you wish to lay the save file? Yes. Hey Emily, how are you doing? This is an early one for you. It is. You know why? Because I can't sleep. That's my secret, guys. I've been awake since midnight, literally like dead on midnight. I like fell asleep at like what time did I fall asleep? Yesterday, really early in the day, like I want to say 6 or 7 p.m. and then just woke up at midnight and then haven't been able to sleep since. So I was like, if I go to sleep now, I'm going to miss my actual scheduled streaming times. So you know what, I'm gonna power through. And there wasn't going to be any time for me to stream this game this week, but since I'm up, I may as well stream it now while I'm awake. So yeah, crazy. I've been up for like 11 hours already, and I've got more streaming to do today. So power through, sleep at the best time to get a sleeping pattern back in. I'm gonna try. I don't really have a sleeping pattern going on at the moment. I got the energy drinks in. I need to buy another one. I've got one already. I've got a sneak in the fridge, which I think I'm saving for the later streams. It depends. If I start the flag, then I'll grab it. It's like a raspberry lemonade flavor. It's really good. Otherwise, I'll pop to the shop and raspberry lemonade, yeah. And otherwise, I'll pop to the shop and get a monster of the Mango Loco Pipeline Punch variety. Yeah, it's really frosty outside though, so yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna try and fix my sleeping schedule because we're going to cinema like about 3, so I need to be up like relatively early in the day for that. I got a blind punch going right now so I can edit after gym. Ooh, nice. How was gym, by the way? I saw your tweet about how you got hyped up. That's pretty good. Alright, so I found something. He smiles and turns back to everyone. What was that about? Received a good omen. Oh yeah? I forgot the voices I gave everyone, but oh well, I'm gonna find them again. Oh, that's great news. What was... Don't know, don't care. Let's please get going. You nod. Right, so yeah, we fought a few battles. I remember correctly, the battle system is quite literally just rock, paper, scissors. Like, there are certain attacks that have a rock property, certain attacks that have a scissors property, and certain attacks that have a paper property. And to find out what works against what enemy, you have to sort of look at the enemy and kind of like look at their posture and see what hand they're throwing, if that makes sense. But this was a safe spot. Everyone was healed. Yeah. I don't know which way I came from. I do distinctly remember going like upwards. So I would have come from the bottom. So let's go left. Oh, there's a lot of flavor text as well. Is this kind of like a roguelike then? No, so this is straight up an RPG. But there's going to be time loop and elements, and I haven't quite reached the time loop. This is still like very much the beginning of the game. But there's going to be time loop elements. Like, what's my playtime on this? Like only like an hour and 20 minutes apparently. So yeah, we're pretty much still at the start of the game. So whether it's like a roguelike, I think it's more like you're stuck in a time loop trying to defeat the final boss. And like with each cycle, you learn new things, you try new things. That's from what I've heard from all the marketing that's been going on for this game. The game's called In Stars and Time. That didn't have a Twitter, which is isat_game. Oh my god, wait! What is it? Sorry for screaming, sorry. I don't know if this is relevant, but I recognize this corridor. Oh, I recognize it. The head housemaiden of this house used to warn us about it. I think she called it the death corridor. Oh, that sounds bad. So, the house is supposed to be a safe building, but with the king here, some traps might be activated. Is this what you mean? Traps? Traps? A job for me then. It is your job. Protect us, Trap Master. Not the first time you've had to reassure Mirabelle. Time to look around. I like the little art style in the chat boxes. Honestly, the art style is really it's really cute, really endearing, and the dialogue is actually pretty nice as well. Like, the characters are pretty like distinct and cute. And I need to play more of this, honestly, because apparently this game gets pretty good actually. Oh wait, this probably leads further into the house, but you have to put Mirabelle at ease and check the room. Okay, check the room for traps. You look around trying to find anything wrong with the broken pillar. Nothing wrong here. This is a pillar, nothing here. This is a pillar, nothing here. Oh, this one's really suspicious, but also nothing here. What is that? Anything? Did you find something? There is something. Yep, a whole lot of nothing. Okay, well, this is a pillar, nothing there. It's all clear. You can't find any switches or traps, though. So? Are we safe? We're not safe, are we? This is the death corridor. The older house maidens kept saying people died there. So there must be a trap, something weight sensitive or something. Or maybe it's time sensitive. If we spend too long here... Oh, come on now. There's nothing weird in here. But there must be! Oh, Mira. Belle, don't worry about it. Finn isn't good at many things, but they know stuff about traps. Hey. Right, if we can't trust the one who's supposed to lead us this early, this won't bode well for later. But, hey, we're not dead yet, are we? Well, that's true. We have been in this room for a while, and Sifrin has been walking everywhere. So if it was weight sensitive, something would have killed him by now. Exactly. It's all fine. Oh. Yeah. So they just called me heavy too. Okay, I'll believe you. Sorry for worrying. I'm a little on edge. We're good, Mira. See? Everything's fine. As you live through the novel experience of having your body crushed by a giant rock. I think the time loop starts now. Yeah. You feel a tug on your stomach and you died. Start again or quit? Start again. Loop 1. Break a leg! You got a trophy called Die for the First Time. I want to see the trophies actually. Nothing too spoilery, but... What is this? Loop 100 times. Christ almighty. .6 players have earned this trophy. Christ. Alright, okay. Sifrin! Sifrin! Sifrin? Good morning! Well, more like good afternoon, I guess. So this is the beginning of the game, basically. Were you taking a nap? Just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. I guess that's smart. We better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face against the king. Huh? You're still half asleep, aren't you? You just look at her. Okay then. You can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay? Huh? Huh? Hold on. Did you just die? You did, you think? You must have. You were in the house, and then a big rock fell, and now you're in the meadow, back in Dormont. And what Mirabelle just said to you, waking you up, that was very familiar. But, the trap! You idiot, you stupid fool! It's your job to take care of traps, and you got taken out immediately! You didn't even see a glimpse of the king, and it's your job, stupid! Your job to see ahead, to take care of traps. You couldn't even do your job, and now you're dead because you did a sloppy, awful, terrible job. And you died. You died! You felt your body being crushed, and now you're laying on the grass alive, and your skin itches and your stomach hurts, and you died! You put your hands over your mouth and scream. Stars! You're so stupid and useless and dumb! And I'm not gonna yell because my voice hurts already. Okay, you're over it now. You take a deep breath in and out. Whew. You put your shaking hands behind your back, pressing them hard between you and the grass. Okay, you died, and that's one thing. And now you're alive. Not a crep, that's another thing. And it's apparently the day before, back when Mirabelle woke you up from your nap. That's the third thing. You went back in time? Okay, that's normal. Totally normal. Totally 100% completely normal. Oh well, at least you were in the lead as always. Judging by where you were when you died, you were probably the only one who got hit. The only one that... In a way, you're really glad you're forced to take the lead every time you and everyone else gets somewhere dangerous. But you're back. Back to the day before you went to the house. How? And why? And can you make sure to not die this time? Back to work, Sifrin. You have a country to save. You got a memory of looping. You'll always remember this. Memories are a type of item you can equip. Each memory is specific to one character and gives them special abilities. For example, the memory you just got can only be equipped by you. When memory of looping is equipped, it'll boost your maximum HP by 5 points per loop. Omoshiroi. Interesting. Okay. Because I'm a mechanic nut, I'm just thinking of like how this works. So when memory of looping is equipped, it'll boost your maximum HP by 5 points per loop. So is that a 5 point permanent increase to Sifrin per loop so long as I have it equipped? Or does the amount, or is that a 5% per loop exclusive to the memory itself? And is looping a form of leveling up, if that makes sense? I don't know. You can equip memories by opening your menu and going to the equip section. What is the voice you've been hearing this whole time? Okay, we're alive. Also, cute quick little thing. I've got this thing set up now. So I used to have this thing where I'd have to look at my keyboard and press Control and 2 to like move the camera in case my camera was in the way of what I need to see, or in the way of what you guys need to see. Now I've got it set to my sustain pedals that I use for my music stuff. So I push it down and it's away, and I let go and it's up. So I can kind of do that. So it's hands-free instead of like having to take my hand off the controller. So it's now set to a foot pedal, which is my sustain pedal for my keyboard. So that's kind of neat. So if there's anything in here that you need to see like that, I can just do that. Boom. Foot pedals are so nice. Oh, I should probably equip the thing though. What I am going to remove though is my tag. I wish, because my tag is in the way and I can't see that. Wait, what image is that? Is that this? Yes. All right, equip. Memory of self. Memory of looping. So, wait, hold on. So the memories of each other give 5 plus 5 to all attacks. Except Bonnie isn't actually in the party, in the fighting party, so they're just more likely to attack. So memory of looping plus 5 HP per loop. Then 5 plus 5 to all stats. So is it in my best interest to equip this then? Alright, let's see. Oops. That's a save point. That's the same light that you saw inside the house. You reach toward the light, you close your eyes. How many save slots do I got? 12? Alright, every save I'm going to be rotating. Oh. Phone is making noise, and if it's not important, I'm just going to put it on silent. Okay. So, yeah. That way. Now that's on silent. Hey, look, bird. Pew pew. So do I have to repeat the same events every single time? Sifrin, you're up. Oops, you don't know how to act right now. You've seen this once before, so you should maybe act the same? Figure something out, quick. Quick! Hey again, Mira. Still half asleep, huh? How was your nap? Okay, take 2. Say something. Make normal words come out of your mouth. Smart and normal words. Go! Yes, correct. I was taking nap time. I know that. I was there. No stars. Oh, wait! I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king. Hold on. Suddenly you remember where this conversation's heading. This is the moment in the conversation where you made Mirabelle upset. Can you change it? Can you change fate? Only one way to find out. Sorry, I noticed that there was a fast forward symbol. So I was like, is there a fast forward button? So I pressed around the button, so I pressed square. I'm playing this in PlayStation 5, by the way. And it skipped dialogue, but I don't know if, like, it was very fast. I don't know if it's only meant to skip dialogue that you've already seen, and if it stops skipping if it gets the dialogue that you haven't seen, kind of like it does in certain visual novels. Something like that sounds like an amazing idea, Mira. Yeah? Oh, I'm so glad you think so. I was thinking it was a little silly, but if you think it could be fun, then great. Oh, I can't wait. This will be delightful. I'm smiling just thinking about it. Mission complete, so you can change things. This is a small change, but if your fate isn't set in stone, then. So could you let everyone know? Would really appreciate it. Sure, okay. Let me think. Alright, I know where these people are. You think so, yes. And if you already chose it in the last loop, it's grayed out? Is that the gimmick here? I always remember things. Well, unrelated to your memory, here's a note with everyone's location. Okay, that was slightly different from what you remember, but still, it seems you really are repeating the same day, with small differences, and Mirabelle doesn't seem to be aware of it. Are you the only one repeating today? What should you do? So, you should come to the favor tree when you have a second Stardust. What? I know what a favor tree is. Oh, what's there? The favor tree. You should talk to Isabeau first. Okay. Isabeau here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Hey, Isa. Hey, Sif. Are you still half asleep? You should stop taking forever naps, Sif. Naps give you cotton brain. Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool? Oh wait, you remember this? And I can only say that. Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. One could say it's a pretty, tremendous tree. LOL, yeah, yes! You both laughed. Laughing uproariously, he raises his hand towards your shoulder, but stops and brings it to his side. Didn't he do this before? What a weird gesture. That was funny. Anyway, the tree feels weird somehow. Or maybe it's just me. What? The tree feels weird? Yeah, like it feels weird. But not mean, like if a lion came towards you and offered you some candy, that'd be weird, right? That kind of weird. What? Did you say that last time? Last time? What do you mean? I just started feeling like this now. The tree feels weird. Maybe you should go take a look at it. I'm gonna go soon, so you can do your thing with the tree, but do you want to talk before I go? You don't need to talk to your allies about things you've already talked about, but the option is still here in case you need a refresher. Questions for Isa. Well, if there's anything new, it will be in white, right? So, anything weird happened lately? Yeah, the tree. I told you, something feels off. But I have other things to worry about, so who cares? Okay, and alright, I'll be going now. I'll see you at the clock tower later. Okay, so Isabeau said the tree felt weird. You decided to take a look at the tree. Alright, and you heard someone telling you to come here, didn't you? What was that voice? You walked towards the tree. The tree is so big, everything under it is dark as night. But You feel like someone is here, sitting at the foot of the tree, looking at you. Cautiously, with a hand on your dagger, you walk towards the base of the tree. Well, you found someone, all right. Hello, stranger. White Diamond, is that you? Hello, stranger. Oh, they're just hanging out. Star? My, struck speechless at the sight of me, aren't you? You're so cute, Stardust. Stardust? Oh, Siffrin, look at you, all lost and confused. Huh? Wait, how do you know my... Why wouldn't I know? You're Siffrin. No middle names, no last name, just Siffrin. I should have wondered why you look like this, though. It makes sense that you'd feel overwhelmed. Considering this is your first loop and all. Huh? How do you... Oh, of course I know, Stardust. I know about you, I know about your party, about the loops, about the funny silver coin you carry. Alright, that's it. Can you stop talking, please? Oh, stars, no need to yell. Let's take a deep breath in and out, okay? Breathe with me. Let's go. In. Your head hurts and your hands are shaking and your heart is beating like it's about to explode, so you probably should. Slowly, following the astral being, you breathe in and out. Phew. Alright, who I am, right? Well, let's see. Let's go with Loop. Your ally Loop, here to help you with loops. Easy to remember, right? And for pronouns, you may address me with the royal we. That doesn't make any sense. Ah, yes, that's true, isn't it? Then use they them for me. I'm sure you'll think about me all the time, so you might as well know what pronouns to use. Yeah, better know this one's pronouns so you can think very clearly in your head that they're getting on your nerves. Your turn, you guess. I use he, they, I know. It's in your profile. Samesies! I could read, you know. My what now? Anyway, Stardust, I'm here to help. Ask whatever questions your little heart desires. Yep, full-blown headache now. Alright, questions. You said I'm, looping? Oh, getting right into it. I like it, Stardust. Are you sitting down? You better sit down. You're gonna get a lot of info at once. Alright. Exposition time. So, you're stuck in a time loop. Fun, right? Which means every time you die, you'll loop back and you'll get to try it all over again. No matter how horribly or stupidly you die, like let's say crushed by a giant rock, you'll always come back. They saw that? Did you see that? Of course I saw, Stardust. How can I help you if I don't know what you're doing? Also, you've probably noticed a lot of things got reset, right? Your party members are saying the same things. All the items you got while you were in the house disappeared. Oh, I did not notice that, by the way. Yeah, you noticed your pockets got emptier. Because I didn't pick anything up yet, right? Stardust, you smart cookie, you got it. So you have to pick them up again, if you want. Which you probably should, since you got a long road ahead of you. So what about... I have to pick up keys again too? Yep. Every time. Well, until you learn. Huh? Learn what? Anyway, this is a lot of information, but don't worry, you'll pick things up as you go along. Oh, but your weapons and equipment won't be reset though. So that's good news. Isn't it nice that you get to keep your cool, powerful equipment? Especially since you, Stardust, will keep whatever experience you have, but the rest of your party won't. Compensate by having powerful weapons equipped. That is my 2 o'clock alarm that I set 4 hours ago because I tried to nap, but I couldn't. Sleep wasn't taking me. So yeah, that was that alarm. So your friends won't gain experience like you. You guess it makes sense since they won't remember whatever enemies you face. Speaking of your parties, you can tell them about the loops if you want. They might be able to help, and nothing is keeping you from telling them. So, why? Why would I tell them? Why wouldn't you? Don't you need help? You've just learned that you can start again. Sorry, I saw the chat and my brain froze because it went through my brain went through a task like paralysis. It went through replying to the message to the chat and continuing reading what I was reading and I just froze. I'm gonna pick one, Jerry. You just learned that you can start again as many times as you want and fix your mistakes. Okay, right, back to chat. Hey, I got to that part of Ghost Song last night with the character. It's pretty bummed to say the least. So the only you mean about what happens? The only reason I know what happened, well, apart from knowing the script, and vaguely remember what I recorded. The only reason I even know what happens with that character at all is because of a couple of like YouTube videos of my character's quest. So I've seen how that quest goes and it's kind of rough. But yeah, that happens. And hello Sam, how are we doing? How are you feeling even actually? Are you feeling any better from last time? Why would you need help? You're the one in a position to help your friends here. I don't really need their help. Right, because you got me. Not what you meant. What should I do now? Let's see. Have you tried not dying? I don't know, just an idea. Just go back to the house and try again, and maybe die again? Guess we'll see. Remember, no death is wasted. Thanks, that was useless. Yeah, feeling a bit better, thanks. How are you? I'm doing fine. Been having trouble sleeping lately. And then so my sleeping schedule's whack. Like I mentioned earlier, it's what now, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I have been awake since midnight. Like bang on midnight. Like I opened my eyes, I looked at my phone and it was like 0000. And I've been awake since. And I've been trying to like take a nap. And to no avail. So I just figure, you know what, I'm just gonna, because it's like, and it's difficult as well because it's like if I go to sleep, then I'm gonna miss my scheduled stream for today. And so it's like, so I'm powering through, and I've got like a long day of streaming too. Like this is a bonus stream actually. Like I'm not, like I wasn't planning to stream this at this time and this game. And I was meant to stream Lies of P, but I wasn't feeling too good. So I was meant to be streaming Lies of P last night, but I wasn't feeling too good. So that's moved to tonight. But also what was scheduled for tonight was Thirsty Suitors, so I'm still doing that. So I'm potentially going to be doing 3 sessions in one day. So energy drinks is going to be my answer. But yeah. I got to see Mutt smash a bunch of crab-looking aliens for a bit, so that was cool. Yes, yeah, big hammer boy. Yeah, no, yeah, that's cool. So you completed the entirety of Mutt's quest, like you found him afterwards as well, and got I think there's a weapon to be found as well. Is it a weapon or an item or some sort? Yeah, you found. Okay, cool, fair enough. I haven't played too much of the game myself, but yeah. You got the weapon and the achievement. Ooh, there's an achievement tied to my character. What's the achievement called? You're clearly just being haunted. Me and my housemates do have a bit of lore for the house. That we have a basement gremlin. And so that's probably what the might be. I might be being haunted by a basement gremlin. Any advice? Advice? Yes, I have advice. Don't eat pineapples. Chat, pineapple and pizza, yay or nay? Oh, we're allergic. Okay. Am I? You really are. Don't try it. Oh, you look so steamed. Okay, real advice. While you were talking to your party, didn't you see a weird symbol appear? 2 little triangles, maybe. Yes, I did notice. It might happen with some conversations you've heard before. If you see it, you can zone out by pressing the square button. It makes you stop listening and conversations go faster. No point in staying aware for conversations you've already experienced, huh? Let's try it with the next text box so you know how it works. I'm talking now, so press square whenever. Oh, so you don't even have to hold it. You just press it once. Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it. Yeah, that's it. You did it. It'll take some time for you to get used to it, but it will save you time for sure. You might miss what your party is saying, but who cares, right? If you make them mad, you can always loop back and they'll have forgotten all about it. If you want me to say it another way, if you see square icon during conversation, press square to fast forward through it. There had to be a secret message there, probably. Ow, 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 ow. You don't know how they do that, but their voice resonated through your head. You've heard that voice before, yesterday, well, in another version of today, really. So they were the voice you've been hearing, giving you advice. See, I'm useful. I'm very useful. That's why I'm here, helpful loop. That is useful, but why? Actually, let me look at chat. It's Leeds. I swear all the ghosts live in the basements. And we have a cool basement. Our house has a bit of lore where the basement used to be before I moved in. I've been living in this house for about 3 years now, coming up to 3.5 years. That basement was definitely used for like basement raves and basement parties and stuff like that. It's like that massive. But right now it's like in a little bit of disrepair. But honestly, if all of us, all 6 of us in the house pulled together and like done some work to it, like we could definitely make it like a proper like living space, like a usable space. But yeah. I can fix that. Just slide me a crisp 20 and I'll bring the ghost ridding goods. A crisp? How crisp are you talking? Like fresh from the bank. We got an in-house ghost hunter. Emily is all about the occult. Why are you helping me? Because I think you should be helped. I won't always have the answers, but I won't always have the answers, but I think having someone on your side to talk to is better than having to deal with this alone. Right? But I never asked for your help. Tough luck, Stardust. I'll still help you out. Alright, that's all I had for you right now, but don't forget to come to me when you feel stuck, okay? I'll be right under here. I'll be right words under here, words are hard. I'll write... You can read it. I'll be right here under this tree. Don't forget. Bye-bye. They wave at you excitedly. You awkwardly wave back as you go. Loop, huh? They're a little annoying, but if you do find yourself stuck at some point, or just need someone to talk to, they might be able to help. Okay, well, that's them. I'm in this loop. I'm in this loop for real. I have to pick up all the items I got again. I'm gonna go back to this meadow and save my game. And make a separate save. Wait, with the new ones? True, facts. I'm dumb. I was like, wait, we got new ones? Yes, we have new ones. Of course we do. The polymer ones. Yeah. Oh, you know what? True. They all are crisp. They're all smooth, really. I can slide you a smooth 20. You know, the end of the world is fun and all, but I only have one regret. I won't be able to know what happens to Lord. Didn't really care about their problem before, but the cursing of Chateau Castle is interesting. Maybe you can find the last issue for them. So are there side quests as well that you can do? Because yeah, even Sifrin was like, yeah, you remember not caring about what they had to say before, which true, facts, I didn't care. But now I have like some sort of quest about it? I don't know. There's no journal about side quests. And flowers, they smell like flowers. Daydreaming one. The woman is daydreaming, singing softly under her breath. Since everything got reset, you could ask her about someone else this time. Oh hi, you're one of the saviors, aren't you? I recognize you. Let's talk about Isabel. What a nice young man, and so full of energy too. I'm an only child, but I feel like having an older brother like him would be fun. You have to mention it. We're not actually a family, you know. Oh, I know. This is just a fun thought exercise. I just like to think about family dynamics and just families in general. I think that's a normal thing to do. Okay. Families, huh? Oh, I can only ask her about a party member once per loop, I guess. You approach the Change God statue. It's still here looking down at you. Would the Change God be mad if you got a blessing again? Would it know? You believe strongly or whatever that you'll be super fast. Wait, I chose that last time. You repeat under your breath, super fast, super fast, super fast. You actually feel a little faster. You jump in place trying to notice if anything changed. You jump right on a pointy rock. You don't tear up. Not that much agile then. You and your friend's attack speed got boosted a little. Once per loop, you can go to the Change God statue and boost one of your stats. The effects for the stats will be reset every time you go back to Dormont. So every time you loop back here, don't forget to go to the Change God statue. And it's also a save point. Wow, okay, that's enough for this loop. You thank the Change God for its blessing and run away quickly. There's Mirror. Do I still have that item about, where is it? What is this silver coin? Hold on. Some change you got from buying a croissant. And then the reminder note. So I still need to go speak to everyone. If I remember correctly. So you spoke to Isabeau. Who else do I need to find? There's me. The Mirabelle. I spoke to Isabel. So it's Bonnie and Odile. Bonnie is in here. Wrong. Though. Hey, wanna buy something? You show your only silver coin. With one of those, you can get a third of a pastry. Do you have any chocolate croissant? Sure, but I'm actually known for my delicious buttery croissants if you want one instead. No! No! You shake your head to the side furiously. Incredible, incredible. I've never seen anyone give such a look of disdain when offered a croissant. Huh. One chocolate croissant coming up. You think about putting it in your pocket for later, but it smells so wonderful. Oh wait, no, we ate this. We did this bit before. That bit's already been done. The door seems to be locked. Interesting. You didn't think a welcoming village like Dormont knew how to lock doors. The lock keeping it closed has an interesting shape. It doesn't have a hole for a key. Oh, there's Oldar. Though, let me speak to you first. Ahoy, traveling one. Oh, you're with Mirabelle and the lady with the glasses. I recognize you. I've spoken to her already. You wonder if the Change God was the one who revived you and gave you those powers. It doesn't matter that much. Oldar was here looking at what the shop has to offer. Hey, Oldie. Oh, Sifrin. You look rested. Glad to see you this laid back on the day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you? Nothing? Okay, I'll see you at the clock tower then. Yeah. Do I even need to still talk to everyone? I mean, I guess I do. Bonnie should be here. There we are. There they are. Bonnie is here looking morosely at the fields. Bonnie? Hey, friend. What do you want? Nothing. See you at the clock tower. Right. Let's have a look around. Also locked. This one's blind. Oh, is someone there? You're looking for them. I heard them go past the bridge a little while ago. Oh, this is about Bonnie. I let that kid take some of my veggies. Okay. Oh. Why did it get dark? Wait, no. Go back. I progressed too far. Okay, well,